hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
And finished off by Martin.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And here's Sefolosha for three. Rebound, Minnesota.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now, they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East has been hard.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Millsap a screen on Martin. Sefolosha passes to Scott. James with the block. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Shelvin Max checked in for Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Sefolosha's shot is good. And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are a bit in danger of becoming a treadmill team. They have a good base right now, and I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they've also been very productive from the foul line, getting there early and often.
From Team James, and that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
And Matt kicks to Sefolosha. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Sefolosha's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Martin dishes to James, and they double up James. There's the triple, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys. And the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range. That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Minnesota leading by 8. And Williams, here we go. Pass to James. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Puts up a 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. Boy, you fellas have been lighting it up from three-point range. We've got their D stretched as far as it can go, and they still haven't been able to take that shot away from us. Keep letting it fly. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. And a point of focus.
Come on. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. It's been both teams changing it up here. So it's Minnesota now. They've led by as much as 10. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road, maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the strike impact.
Anthony Bennett is out there with Robbie Hummel. Then it's Gorgie Dang. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Levine here at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the Timberwolves making a change here. James is checked in, and Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin, as you know, Adrian Payne out of the talented Michigan State basketball program. He's one of the older rookies in this draft class, but he only started playing basketball in the 8th grade. He said, quote, "I haven't been playing the game for that long. I got better in a short period of time, and I became a great player. I feel like I have a lot of room to grow." One can only imagine that.
That's right, Doris, thanks. It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Carroll passes to Scott. The feed now to Carroll.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Mo Williams is checked in for Levine. And a change for the Hawks. Haynes checked in. Carroll for three. Rebound by Dang.
Now, he hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Bennett setting the pick for Williams. And that's going to be a travel.
And checking out some numbers for Williams. His last 10 games, he's getting around 12 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. They've been able to count on him to run the show offensively, which he's done with his sensational passing.
Yeah, he's been setting them up with a lot of easy baskets, room service dimes. We call them one great look after another coming off of his passage.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Here's Cephalosha. The rebound by Bennett. Bennett's got his third rebound tonight.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And Mack kicks to Payne. And stolen by Jang. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Here's James. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Mack dishes to Cephalosha. Feeds it to Payne. Here's Scott, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Scott's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well. Nice pass. That one was right on target.
The Hawks trail by 12. Dishes to Carroll. Fires the three. There's the bucket. Good. Carroll's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's James. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Payne passes to Carroll. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. First free throw is good. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Minnesota. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's James outside. And Zhang kick hits to Bennett. And here's James outside. That's good. James has got 42 in the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. 1
second left, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead, up 11. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Substitution.
Making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Payne comes in for Damari Carroll. And Mike Scott subbed in for Thabo Cephalosha. On the court right now for the Hawks. Payne at power forward with Horford at center. Mike Scott out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Millsap in at the 3 spot. Timberwolves trail by 5. From deep, James, and the shot is good. James has got 47 points.
You're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Williams comes with a double team. Carroll kicks to Mack. Jacks up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
What a big shot right there, guys. So important. He's produced from deep all game long.
Now is where it matters most. Big-time clutch three-pointers from here on out could very well be the difference.
And here's James outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Scott dishes to Carroll. Count the bucket. Carroll's got 13 points in the second half.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played. There's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Martin wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
And Big Dick picks up the foul. That is the Wolves. James checked in for Wiggins. Atlanta also making some changes here. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Mack. Payne comes in for DeMarre Carroll. And Paul Millsap is subbed in for Kyle Korver. James, no good. The Hawks trail by 6.
It's going to take something special, maybe a miracle for them to come back right now.
How about a little luck?
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. For the Hawks, DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Payne. Korver comes in for Paul Millsap. And Mack subbed in for Nazr Mohammed. Williams kicks to James. From outside, off the mark. The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. And stolen by Williams. James kicks to Begovic, and the layup falls. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given. I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Williams passes to James. Hands it from downtown. James has got 59 points.
And they're not finished yet.
That's how you close out a game, Steve.
Mack dishes to Carroll. And the pass to Muhammad. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
And a wide open look for James. Misses the shot.